In this story, I am earning a living going around offering primal scream therapy door to door. I decide to start at Roy Orbison's house, as he is a rock star and so will be at home during the day. I step smartly to his door and ring his doorbell. "Good afternoon," says Roy, opening the door. "How may I help you?" "I am going round offering primal scream therapy door to door," I explain. "Would it be convenient for me to come in and extol the benefits?" "It would," says Roy. "I was about to embark on some hoovering, but the need is not pressing. You may enter." Roy shows me into his living room. I set down my primal scream practitioner's bag and my assistant Jetta and launch into my sales routine. In primal scream therapy, the subject achieves catharsis by regressing to early childhood and emitting a mighty scream, I say. "That sounds admirable," says Roy. "I am always keen on self-improvement. Let us proceed." I nod. "So then, if you will imagine you are a young child." "I am doing so," says Roy. "Capital. Now, if you will commence to scream." "Ah," says Roy. I stroke my chin. "I feel no better," he complains. I muse for a moment. "Perhaps if we were to regress you further and reenact the primal birth trauma itself," I suggest. "By all means," says Roy. "If a thing is worth doing, it is worth doing thoroughly." "One idea occurs," I say. "I happened to bring a roll of Clingfilm with me in case of emergencies. How would it be if I was to wrap you in it so as to enact a return to the womb?" "I see no objection," says Roy. "Commence to do so." "Then if you will assume a fetal position." Roy curls up on the floor in a fetal manner. I start at his tucked-in feet and work my way around. I rap tenderly and reverently. Soon, Roy Orbison is enveloped in a magnificent amniotic membrane of Clingfilm. My very nostrils tingle with glee. "You are completely enwombed in Clingfilm," I say. "Capital," says Roy, somewhat muffled. "For the therapy to work, you must remain like that for 9 months. "Also," says Roy, surprised. "So as not to make the ordeal unpleasant for you, I will keep you under a giant maternity dress I happen to have with me. I will stroke you and croon to you and feed you through an umbilicus made of Clingfilm. If you require anything, just kick." For the first time in our acquaintance, Roy looks somewhat alarmed. Even his trademark dark glasses cannot dissemble his concern at this turn of events. "I am expecting my manager at 5 o'clock, he says. "I will send him away," I say. "I will send everyone away. A fetus cannot sing." Roy looks distinctly nervous. "But my career?" "You are too small to have a career, my little budding blossom. When you are born and grown up you may, although banking is a much steadier line of work." Roy fights his way out of the Clingfilm and screams, an ear-splitting, window-rattling, vaulting tenor shriek of terror. "There," I say. "Isn't that better?" "Very much so," admits Roy. "I feel a man reborn. How much do I owe you?" I will give you a concessionary price of €5. And, I say with a merry twinkle, that does not include the delivery charge. Please to go away now, says Rory.